Sure.
Sure, go ahead and explain that then.
Sure.
So there's no budget shortfall?
No, it's a manufactured budget crisis. The college is sitting on a lot of money in reserves.
Reserves aren't part of a normal operating budget for most companies anyway. I don't know how schools work, but
Yeah, well, there are it's true. There are buckets of money that can be spent on certain projects. One is capital projects, but they've spent tons of money on capital projects using local funds. There's a phase 1 remodel that is on the books for next year. That's $5 million. They're saying if there is a $4.5 million shortfall, then they can just put this remodel on hold. There's the functionality of the building that they're currently proposing to remodel. There's no reason to remodel it whatsoever.
But isn't capital improvements completely different than operating budgets? I mean, typically, in most businesses,
Yes, it is.
So why are we mixing them?
It is.
Is there a budget? Is there a shortfall in the operating budget then?
They're claiming it is. They're claiming that our enrollments are down.
Okay.
But our enrollments are up.
So
the only student population that's down are state-funded students.
Okay.
But the problem, there's no marketing towards programs that support state-funded students, and they want to cut 11 programs or areas that serve the local population.
Okay. So and you guys are against them making those cuts. So
Absolutely.
who should make those decisions?
Well, one, they should use the talents that they've hired. So working with the faculty, we have contractual procedures in place, and we have a body called the instructional. If we exhaust all efforts collectively and say, you know what, we truly do have a budget crisis, we do have a shortfall, and as a last resort, we have to cut, of course we would approve it. If that's the last resort and there's nothing else we can do, but there was never an opportunity for us to be involved in any decision-making process whatsoever. We have pleaded, we have begged for years, asking our administration, use the talents around you. Good leaders do that.
Sure.
Let people spread their wings and fly. You know, we have mathematicians, historians, economists, all these people that can bring something really important to the table. Not to mention all the institutional knowledge of our senior faculty who have been here 25, 30 years. Never asked us once. So we're begging and pleading, and now as a last resort, you should actually come to us and give us some ideas of how we can generate revenue. It's like we were trying to work with you for years.
So are you not interested in
We'd still love to work with them. They just don't want to work with us.
Oh, okay. So the whole purpose of the strike is to get them to work with you?
That's part of it. No. The message that we're sending, this is unfair labor practice. These cuts, like I said, is a manufactured budget crisis. These cuts are retaliatory. It's our administration bullies any faculty that speaks up or questions their decision making. So the money that's spent on remodels and so on, capital projects, buildings. So if you overspend your allowance, right, and then you say, oh, I'm out of money.
Again, I don't know you guys' budgets. I just know in the business world, capital improvements are completely different than operating budgets. So mixing apples and oranges is always a nice game that both sides play. Mm-hmm. The question is, in a business world, is the business profitable or is it losing money? If it's
all of our
money,
programs, so all 11 programs to be slated to be cut, all generate revenue for the college. Most of them six figures. Six figures?
Revenue's not profit. Revenue isn't profit.
That's after you've paid faculty salary and benefits. That's 6 figures.
Okay, well then why would they cut it?
That's what we're asking.
Okay, so what's the answer?
They don't give us an answer. There is zero explanation. They just keep saying there's a $4.5 million budget shortfall.
Okay, but why would you be cutting anything that's helping to pay for that budget shortfall?
Why do you think we're on strike?
So, it sounds like there's just stupid talking to stupid, so there's no solution.
You solved it. You want to be president?
No, not really. I've been, reading little sound bites. I just want to stop. I was having a coffee, so I just want to hear from you guys.
That's it. That's exactly right.
And thank you for being on my TV show, Public Interest Issues.
Okay. Yeah, hey, thank you. Thanks for talking. Yeah, it really is.
All right.
And what are the programs that they're trying to cut?
Oh, where should I start? Okay, so geography, parent education, which are segments of early childhood education. Well, now I'm drawing a blank that the camera's on me here.
That's okay.
French, German, study skills, drama.
And what are more of the programs?
Those are the ones I can think. What's the business and accounting?
Oh yeah, business technology, evening courses over in our Kent campus. Gosh,
and
who
how
else?
do people find out more about this strike?
Well, you can go to www.unitedattheriver.com.
Okay. And you guys are in support of students and faculty?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. We are doing this to, our audience right now is Olympia and the greater community of Auburn, Kent, in the area that we serve. We are doing this for the students and for current and future students to not have their programs cut, so that they do have programs that can lead to jobs that they want to be a part of, to careers they want to be a part of. You know, and part of the bigger issue too is that the administration is closing programs and trying to seemingly have less offerings at the college, but who are they to say what a student can choose as a career path? Just because something doesn't pay a lot of money doesn't mean that it's not a valid career.
Can you give us some information about when the strikes are going to be held? You guys are here today. This is May 25th.
Yeah, this is day 3. So we are going back to the classroom tomorrow. This was always known to be a 3-day strike, never less, never more. We are going back for the students so that they can finish up their studies and graduate on time and finish their classes. We do not want to impact the students. In fact, we've been shielding this issue for a number of years from our students. It wasn't until this year that the students brought it into the classrooms really themselves. We have a lot of student activists, a lot of student leaders, and they are educating the masses. So another place to go is Save Green River College. It's the Facebook page created by students at Green River.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for being on my TV show,
You're
Public
very
Interest
welcome.
Issues.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
And I'm going to interview some more people.
Go
here.
for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about. Tell me a bit about why you're here.
Why I'm here, different from why Aaron is here. I think for the same reasons as everybody else, just trying to protect the programs at our school.
And try to make awareness so that the public is aware of this issue.
Sure, I mean, yeah, obviously the visibility is important, so, yeah.
And you're trying to make Olympia be aware of this.
That would, certainly that's part of I think that's part of the strategy, yeah.
Thank you.
I think they're probably aware of what's going on, so.
Thank you for being on my TV show,
Sure.
Public Interest Issues.
Okay, thank you.
And let me see your sign. On strike. Green River College. Unfair labor practices. And this is to get awareness so that people are aware that programs are being cut.
Correct.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
on my show. So we're here at the street corner in Auburn at 15th and Harvey Road. And these people are all out here today to make people aware of the fact that they are on strike, and they want people to honk, and they want people to be aware of it. Thank you all for being on my TV show, Public Interest Issues.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
And anything you want the public to be aware of.
We love our students.
And you're out here so that there's public awareness.
That's right.
Thank you. And so that they don't cut these essential programs.
Exactly.
That,
Because this is just one of many cuts that they have planned. This isn't the last.
well, thank you for spending your Wednesday afternoon here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for being on Public Interest Issues.
Okay. Is this public access TV?
It is Public Access TV.
Awesome.
Seattle Community Media TV.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Woohoo!